My name is Will. I'm very excited to talk to you about EF Gap Year and what we do here. So first, some quick context on EF. So this is our North American headquarters here. This is where I'm sitting right now, actually. We are the educational partner for thousands of high schools and colleges in the US. Many of you may know us from that. We may run trips in your school. We have a lot of experience in the travel industry. We've been doing this for over 55 years. And we like to say that we're globally local. So basically, anywhere you go, you'll see an EF school or office there. For EF Gap Year, so a subset of EF, we run cohort-based programs. We offer a diversity of destinations and experiences within those programs, and we design it all for you. They're tailored to meet your goals and what you want to do. So we like to say that this is really the chance to make this your year. We have 3 different structures for our programs that can help you do that. So I'm going to talk through our gap year really quickly because our semester and our short-term programs are really just shorter versions of this same full year experience. And so seeing the year will give you a sense of what sort of programs we can do. So this is our full gap year program. So it's 25 weeks. You earn 9 college credits. It starts with an orientation where I am now in our Boston headquarters. From there, it goes into a 2-week European tour. So from that, you then go into the first custom module where you spend 6 weeks at an EF language school. You then go and join a different group of EF gappers on a 6-week service learning program where we work with nonprofits and NGOs to help them with the work that they are already doing and work to connect it back to learning about the UN Sustainable Development Goals. After that, you have a winter break to come home. And from there, you meet back up with your full cohort for 3 weeks exploring Australia and New Zealand with a local EF guide. And your last custom module is a 6-week internship before you finally end at our Leadership Academy, which takes place outside London. So to show you a little bit more of what this actually looks like, here are just a few shots from our orientation this past September. We had about 150 students here on our campus getting to bond together and learning a little bit more about what they're about to go do, and also just how to stay balanced while traveling, how to stay safe while traveling, and how to really make the most of their year. From that point, they went on to their European immersion. So this is their 2-week European tour. Next year's program, this tour is going to go to London, Amsterdam, and Barcelona. So it's a great way to bond as a group and just get used to traveling abroad. After that, you'll go to an EF language school. This is very different from most high school language classes. We have students from all over the world coming to learn languages and live like a local in places like Barcelona, Paris, or Rome. You can do a homestay or stay in the EF dorm, and you really focus on having good conversations while you're there. And you have the weekends free to explore other cities on your own. That's a photo of our Paris school right there on the top left. From there, you move into 6 weeks doing service. So you'll see the UN Sustainable Development Goals in action. You'll work with local nonprofits and NGOs in places like Costa Rica and Thailand. This photo on the top here is from students teaching English just last week in the Dominican Republic. You can actually follow our Instagram story this week at EF Gap Year to see what students are doing in Costa Rica. So after your 6-week service learning and your winter break at home, visiting Australia and New Zealand, you'll then have the chance to do an internship. So many of our semester students just started their internships. And when you do this with us, we work with you to build your resume, get interviews, and get internships in cities like Berlin, Dublin, and Tokyo. From there, you end your experience at Leadership Academy. So this takes place in Holt Ashridge Executive Education. That's the castle you see down on the list there. If it looks like Harry Potter, that's because Disney actually went, saw some shots of the castle, and made Hogwarts look like some pieces of Ashridge. So the moving staircase room, you'll see something just like that in Ashridge. It's an amazing place. Companies like Google send their employees there for leadership and management training, and that's where you get to end your experience to really wrap up everything, talk about the skills you've gained and how you can take them into your career in college going forward. So all of our programs, all of that, we want to make it easy for you. So we include flights, accommodations, your activities, your support, a lot of your meals. For our 3 different buckets, we have our gap year programs, which are 25 weeks at $38,500. Semesters are around $18,000, and short-term programs are typically around $8,000. I know I just listed a lot of travel places, so I do want to just quickly mention that we give you the flexibility if something shouldn't be able to happen to rebook to a different itinerary that we'll craft just for you, or to get a full refund. We do precautions on the ground. We go to everywhere before you get there and make sure that they're being safe. And should anything happen, we take care of all the costs and logistics associated with anything like quarantining, quickly how to make it happen. Talk to us. We will create a custom program designed for your goals. You lock in your spot with a deposit and then begin working with a program advisor. Quick dates coming up. We're doing these consultations now. Alumni night, December 8th. December 31st is our early action deadline to enroll for deferral guarantee. And you can scan this code if you want to be linked to our calendar to talk to us soon. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jonathan. Thanks, TeenLife. And thanks, everybody, for coming.